4 investigators and come into the town and to investigate the death of a priest who was murdered, and his body was found in like the town square by a well. And you guys have found some pretty strange things out along the way. You met the riverboat guide who is helping as a local with random information. And so the murdered priest Cedric, let's see here. So you went out to the church that he was building, and you discovered that it was being built in a floodplain. It looked like shitty work, and it really did not look like it was going to be like it was going to work out. It was just going to be like this cursed, fucked up building on the horizon, which is probably how it's going to stay. And then you discovered that he is not the only person who has died in the past 6 months, that something like 10 other people have gone missing.
Mm-hmm.
And their houses have been systematically burnt down. And you also found a strange blue glowing mushroom amidst the burnt wreckage.
We like the glowing mushroom.
Yeah. What happened when you guys approached the mushroom?
Oh yeah, who touched it? Is it you?
I touched it.
Yeah.
It sucked your soul.
Mm.
It took me somewhere.
Yeah, I think you went nuts.
Talk to Donna.
Yeah.
And you talked to it all.
Yeah, so all like madness gets resolved when you go to sleep, except for you and that doll. That's staying with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Until some other story elements get played out. And so after talking to a few townspeople, you discovered that people think that the Gilker is responsible for the murders. As far as what the Gilker is or how he killed these people, that remains a mystery. You've heard strange things that the Gilker is an elf or a sea monster or a werewolf, all kinds of conjecture.
Some people think it's Lou Wolf.
Lou Wolf, yeah, and so Lou Wolf was this interesting guy who lives out in the woods with his band of Iron Nine, his followers. You're not sure what the hell's going on with him, other than how much of that story did you guys hear? I think
Not a lot.
Burned down the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just burned down the church, and that they say that he killed his followers.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a bandit. Causes trouble in town. The Jarl doesn't like him.
The Jarl hates him.
Yeah. The girl doesn't even like you guys, though. Does not like you guys are here. Yeah. Yeah, but Blue Wolf is just out in the wilderness. You guys met Chauncey, the town hero. We're not entirely sure what's going on with him and how many people he's actually helped.
You met Abigail.
Abigail. Oh yeah, so there was
Banford.
the farmer and his wife, and Baneford, who seemed to actually like support Lou Wolf. Thought Lou Wolf was a good guy. Abigail had some secret stuff going on
With the priest.
with the priest. And there did not seem to be an indication that Baneford knew about it. also met Bernard, who was just a wonderful guy who translated the Bible in his house.
Slaughtered him.
He was brutally murdered. That's what it was. This was actually here. Because this was Bernard's house. Because he was upstairs. And you could tell by like the layout or something that there was more to it.
We went downstairs.
Yeah, we found a secret passage downstairs where he had what were definitely occult objects and rituals, little branches made out into like effigies and circles, and you saw like strange drawings and occult books. However, really looking at it, it did not seem like it was that intense and far deep into the occult. He definitely was guilty of that, and
Small potatoes, though.
small potatoes. Cross had some strong opinions about that and asked him several questions. And Bernard was saying that you guys should look into Mildred.
The witch.
What do you guys remember about that?
He just wanted us to go kill him.
Yeah, that's right. Which is like, I mean, for someone who practices the occult and is then like encouraging you guys to go murder someone, and being like, I don't know. Yeah, that's tough to trust. Well, you guys should just murder the town. Like, it's cool. Like, alright, I mean, maybe not.
Not to protect the town, there's no town.
So yeah, Cross, in being convinced that this guy practiced any form of witchcraft, immediately took him outside, tied a rope around his neck, and hanged him from a tree. Not far from where the murdered priest was found. And so during that time, you saw, let's see here, the Jarl and Chauncey came out. I think you guys learned something else then. And
We stayed the night. Yeah.
at, what was your character's name again?
Edgar's house.
Yeah.
And that's when he touched the mushrooms. And it's also when Penelope heard weird noises outside.
Yeah. When you were really excited and you were like, I'm gonna go play with these voices out in the woods and there's strange lights. It's gonna be great.
And I stopped you.
Yeah, you were saved from your feminine wiles.
Sure. That's the story you guys want to tell.
I think you guys talked to Alice, the Jarl's daughter. Am I right?
No.
Okay, no. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. Though you did also see, I remember while Bernard was being hanged, you guys saw Nettle and Paltry. So that's the mayor and the mayor's wife who came outside to see what was going on. And yeah, and they looked pretty upset. Maybe you guys didn't see that, but anyway, they came outside. That's where I think we left off. Was they just got hanged? He just got hanged.
Nettle and Paltry?
Yeah, Nettle is the mayor, and Paltry is his wife. Yeah, so they live in that house there. So just across the way.
No. That?
Okay.
This one?
Yeah, that's Bernard's house.
So we hung him
in that tree.
That is Christmas tree.
Yep. On the 12th day of Christmas, the tree came to me.
This
One
is
Bernard hanging.
this is giving the Wicker Man.
The bees! The bees!
Nice. Yeah. So, is there anything that you guys want to do, or is
We were gonna talk to.
We essentially left off by cross-hanging Bernard.
I think that's where we left off.
I thought you buried him.
No, Cross was trying to bully me into doing his last rites, or he was effectively bullying me into doing it. That's where we left off.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were.
Are you gonna do the last rites, or are you gonna like?
I will, yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I will do them. So I need help. Let's lower him. We gotta lower him.
Crosses, leave him up for the day. Example.
Okay. And then I'll come back and do him?
Yeah, we'll bury him tomorrow.
Okay.
It's probably like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you guys could go and talk to some more people.
Aren't we gonna talk to like the weaponsmith or whatever?
Yeah, so that's the blacksmith. The weaponsmith. You can definitely talk to him. I know you saw Alice, who was the Jarl's daughter. You may not have talked to her.
We saw a girl but didn't know her name.
Yeah, that's Alice. And then there was, so Bernard mentioned Mildred, that he saw her and blames everything on her. And then you are now seeing Nettle and Paltry outside their house. Or you can just go knock on random house. What are you guys thinking?
Should we go talk to the mayor?
He's already out. I guess we'll go talk to him.
Nice.
You know him, right, Edgar?
I know.
Okay. We should just go.
I'll go introduce Saul.
Okay.
The community here is a little different than what we're used to. So the mayor is obviously not the most important person in the town, like the Jarl is. The mayor is basically a tax collector, and like that's just his job. And he serves the church in getting that money. But yeah, so he's this thinner, frail, pale man with like elongated features, and you see his wife does not make any eye contact with you. It's just like her face is on the ground, and like when she sees you guys coming over, she immediately heads inside. And so Nettle kind of puffs up his chest because he's very important, and he's like, "Welcome to Galil. I'm the mayor. How can I help you?"
How's your duty there, mayor? Brought some nice church robes.
Yes, very nice. And he looks over at fucking Bernard swinging slightly in the tree. Yep. Anything for the church. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Coughs and spits.
We'll give him proper rights tomorrow.
As you wish.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? What happened there?
I think that you guys are ordained, and I'm sure you're on the holy path. Is there anything that I can do for you to help you on your way? You'll have to forgive my wife the sight of such justice is too overwhelming for her slight disposition.
Yeah. Yeah.
She has visions, yeah.
She looks pretty horrified.
Did you know Bernard very well?
He lived 50 feet away from me for 50 years. Yeah. But you guys just fucking murdered him. He's like, but it's so hard to see the truth of some people, and in case they have secrets or give themselves to some kind of evil. So, do you guys suspect that he's the guilter? Is he responsible for these murders?
We're not prepared to discuss that at this point, I think there's a flow of information that's gonna happen in this conversation, and it's gonna be in one direction. And it's gonna be from you to us.
So he is like freaking the fuck out and starting to like edge towards the door. Not that he can actually leave, but yeah.
Yeah. You look uncomfortable. And I will tell you, there's no reason to be uncomfortable.
I'm inspired by the Lord's work.
Me too.
Just overwhelmed with the power
Every day.
You know me, man. Nothing's gonna happen to you.
And speaking of nothing happening, how are your wife and child?
They're upriver.
Well, like I said, if you need anything, you let me know. And he starts going towards the door.
I need things. Yeah.
Oh.
Right now.
Oh.
So you must know some information about like how money moves around this town.
Sure. So you guys are close enough now to the house. You can hear footsteps going upstairs. So his wife is going inside, and she's now upstairs. But yeah, I mean, I like to think I know my flock, and that this is my town, and I see to everything operating well.
Yeah. So we heard the live one upstairs. I'm trying to look at him to see in his eyes if he heard her going upstairs and like has the response of like being worried that we heard her going upstairs. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking at.
Give me an insight check. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Pretty good. 18, 24.
Yeah, so I'm sticking with that because like we're dealing with like information and gathering information, and you're not sure what's right and what's accurate. High numbers do not necessarily. It's going to change and very randomly.
Sure.
Okay.
Fair enough.
As a nun and
Yes.
a woman, would it be okay if I went upstairs and console your
That and upstairs, I don't. She's likes her privacy, and but I understand you're a nun, and like that's where like now you can tell like what the fuck, and yeah. So she probably just needs her rest. She probably just needs her rest.
Yeah, but I mean that we could say a little prayer, I could do a little blessing over the home, and I think it would feel so nice. And
He goes, yes, yeah, of course. And so he kind of darts into the house, and Peltry, come down here, they're gonna come inside, and you're gonna say a prayer with this wonderful nun. And so, and guys haven't gone to the house yet, so you hear her come down the stairs, and she comes outside.
Ooh, okay. Well, let's say a prayer together, and ooh, I'm feeling some weird energy from this house.
And so she has not looked you in the eye, by the way. She was just like, and yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay, 11. Great.
It looks like she was crying.
Okay.
She was able to like wipe it away, but yeah.
What's wrong, my love?
So she kind of looks around at like the feet of all the other men, and then like kind of moves towards her husband. Nothing. Nothing. I'm fine.
Okay. If you want to talk, I'm here. And I don't judge, because I'm not allowed to. And I'm not. I don't even have it built in me. God took it out of me, so I don't judge.
She goes, you know, as a nun, you don't have any kids, do you?
I don't. Not that I know of. No, I don't.
Stop it.
I do not.
Are we outside?
Yeah.
Everybody's outside now?
Yeah.
Nettle, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like for you to come inside with us, the men, and the women are gonna stay out here, where everyone can see them and they're gonna pray together. How does that sound?
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. Anything for the church.
Let's go inside then and see.
Yeah, and so Nettle leads you in the house into like the main room downstairs, and just sit down. Yeah, and anything I can do for the church. I mean, my poor wife, she's just distraught. She's just distraught.
I start making tea. Without asking.
Like Nettle doesn't say anything, but he's just like, oh god. Like, and he starts to. You can kind of tell he's thinking like, these guys are gonna take my tea. What else are they gonna take? But yeah,
You're trying to be hospitable, right?
of course, help yourself. Yeah, whatever you guys need.
Thank you.
And then, yeah, so she's just like, of course we can say a prayer. I've been praying just night and day, and I just, it feels like the Lord's forgotten about me.
What an awful feeling. I can't say I've ever felt the same, because
You fucking up and you're not. Yes. I love that.
God and I just have a really close connection. It's truly beautiful. Anyway, I would love to know more about what's going on so I can help. You. What's wrong?
And so, actually, go ahead and make a roll for me. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. So you're basically doing a persuasion check.
Yeah. 7. 8.
Oh, that's the wrong guy.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Good. Oh, right.
That's a 12-sided
That's crazy.
die.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have it in here.
Forrest, can you pass me that back?
Yes.
No wonder I was rolling so low. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's persuade. Oh my gosh, 20.
Oh, yeah. So, she looks around outside and then is like, it's my boy. He's fallen victim to something awful. maybe it was Bernard that did it. But I just don't know.
What's wrong with your son? How's he acting? What do you mean? Call him victim.
She just starts crying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Oh my gosh. Well, I just embrace her and hold her.
Yeah.
And I also, pat her on the back and say, if anything's going on, I'm the one you want to talk to. I can help. Especially when it comes to people falling victim to something. Especially spirits. I can help.
She goes, bless you. I'm sure that maybe God sent you here to help us, and maybe you can and help my son. And so she takes you by the hand and leads you inside, and and so Nettle sees the two of you come in, and first like he's like okay, and then Paltry says to him, Nettle, I'm going. What's your name?
Penelope.
I'm going to take this wonderful woman upstairs to our son, and I think she's going to help.
And before Nettle can say anything, I go like this. And I continue walking.
And so Nettle like tightens the fuck up, and he's like. And so then he like redirects all his attention to the guys, and he's just like, women and childbearing. I've never been big with children. How many children do you have?
Before I answer, when he was like looking at his wife, or his wife was talking to him, I wanted to try to sleight of hand, casting a light cantrip on my rosary.
Shit. Yeah.
It's like a somatic and it's a verbal and like a hand gesture. Somatic.
Yeah. So they were talking, so you could probably say it under your breath. But yeah, give me a roll. 14?
14 plus 15.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so your rosary just yeah. So everyone sees it. They're like, "Oh my god!" They're they're freaking the fuck out. Like, the Lord is with us this day. Oh, and Nettle even breaks down. He's like, I was wrong to have doubted or been suspicious in any way. Truly, you guys are sent from the Lord to help us, and help us this day, you will. Yeah.
To answer your question, no, I have many children.
Oh.
Like and take care of all. And yeah, the Lord, we have an intimate connection. He communicates to me through my symbols, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what this means?
Oh, it means you are one with the Lord.
Yeah, I've been a part of a lot of investigations, right?
Oh.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of weird things. And what I saw you do the past 5 minutes was one of the weirder things I've ever seen. There's not really an explanation for it other than, something very unsettling was happening here.
He throws himself on his knees and grabs your shirt, and it's just like, it's my boy! Oh, please! You've got to help him! I haven't known what to do! We've been so lost and so confused! Please! And he starts sobbing and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on with your boy?
You'll have to see him. You'll have to see him. And so, yeah.
We're going to talk about the fact that you lied to me.
Shit. I'm so sorry. And he's just he starts gesticulating and everything. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
5 Hail Marys on the way out.
Yeah.
I
Please and thank you.
have this sense that maybe she's onto something and the child is possessed. But I have that undead fiend celestial thing for 60 feet. So I'll be able to check and see if maybe he's being possessed.
Yeah, you definitely can. Yeah, there's definitely something going on upstairs. But what's strange is that it seems bigger than a little boy.
Mm.
It almost seems like it's the entire room.
Like his room or the room that we're standing in?
The room above.
So we're on the stairs, like heading inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I was to check, there was like some celestial thing going on, what would it tell me necessarily? Would it just tell me if there was something like otherworldly happening?
You would know that there's definitely something otherworldly. It's not celestial, it's not angelic.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely, actually, as you peer deeper into understanding what this is, go ahead and give me a sanity check.
Jesus, 3.
While all this is happening, I start handing out tea.
Just another day. God, this is great. Okay. You reach into your pocket and you realize you've been carrying around a piece of chalk.
Mm-hmm.
And so you now feel compelled to write inappropriate things on walls and all over the place, or draw like the faces of demons and like other dark entities. Do you want the color of the chalk to be white or black?
Let's go white.
Nice. I feel like that's fresh, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, or you can write about like violence and like violent words and things like that. Yeah. But so because you did that and you peered deeper into the void, you sense that what this thing is it's like one single entity, and it's hard to define its limits, and it's definitely not like anything you've sensed before other than maybe else in this town, but it feels hungry and violent.
Like hot pepper across the heart.
So he went insane and now he has to write profanity or draw fucked up shit on the wall everywhere.
We like have Tourette's now.
Yeah.
Just artistic Tourette's.
So
Why did he go insane?
because he so he used a spell to like sense evil and all of that, and he got a little bit of an understanding, but then he like tried to peer deeper into it,
Okay.
and then he did a sanity check and failed.
So there's some, okay. And there's something like,
Yeah, it's like, but you still can't tell whether it's like the kid, like some small like person up there, or like the entire room, and that's what's confusing.
Mm.
Because you know, if there's like a vampire, you know that there's like, oh, there's like an undead over there, like right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's weird about this. But it's not the rest of the house. So the house doesn't feel haunted.
Mm.
Just
She's heading up there, so.
Yeah, guys, you gonna be as brave as this nun?
I don't know about it.
My
So,
character is so naive and blind and
I love it. I love
I'm
it.
heading up.
So, Paltry leads the way, and you notice, even though this is her house, even though you guys are on your way to see her son, she's starting to hesitate. And you get to the top of the house, and you get to a room at the end of the hall where you see 4 wooden locks that seal the door closed from the outside. And she starts opening them one.
I say, wait, hold on a second. She's 2 locks down.
Yeah.
Hold on. So why don't you guys bring him out here? Is that okay? Could we bring him downstairs?
I don't know if I can control them.
Oh, I'm sweating a bit. Is it hotter up here than downstairs?
She says, I feel it too every time I come up here. Third one. And then the 4th one.
I don't know.
She opens the door and you see this.
I just want to throw in there. We did a campaign one time where my character died, like for good. So I'm freaking out for a good reason. Why do I do this?
And so it's this, it seems like a very pale, it's well lit, but the light almost seems to not have any life or energy to it, like it's dead. And you see this boy in the corner of the room, and he's wearing this like simple white like underwear, and you can tell that from head to toe he has these etchings carved into his skin, and on the walls in what looked like his blood are the same etchings from the floor to the top of the ceiling. And there is nothing in the room that would indicate how a little boy would be able to crawl up there.
What was the mother's name again?
Paltry.
Patry. My professional opinion as a nun and an exorcist is that this boy is possessed. AF.
Yeah.
And lucky for you, I'm really good at exorcisms. But I might need some backup. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little scared, so I need to say a prayer really quick. I need God fully, like God's full support.
The moment you say God, the little boy turns and faces you.
I'm so scared. I feel like I'm there. Okay. Like
You just hear this guttural growl.
okay. So I'm an exorcist. but like my training's a little bit okay, where do I start? Do I pull up a holy water? Do I say like do I just like beat the shit out of him?
You got options. Yeah.
Okay. We need to have him restrained. I need to I would call up all the guys. I'm like, someone needs to hold him down while I do this exorcism.
Okay, so you are calling down to the guys?
Yeah. I'm like, with all of us, you know, guys, get up here. We need to, in the name of God, we need to restrain this child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you look back into the room, you can't see him.
The kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. What was the mom's name?
Dodgy.
Yeah. I think I'm in over my head a bit.
So you guys hear Penelope call down to you.
I follow up, but when I get there, obviously I'm still insane. So I'm trying to translate the shit that's on the walls. It's just like going over it, writing other words.
And we still have Nettle, like I'm still like holding him.
Yeah.
Nettle, has your kid killed somebody at this point?
No. As soon as we saw it happen immediately, and we've kept him in the room. I swear. If I thought that he was the Gilker, I would have told everyone immediately. But there's no way that he could have killed all of those people over 6 months. I mean, this started happening just a week ago, and we saw it happen. I'm telling you, he was sitting in front of me, and he just went into this trance, and he just fell over, and then he woke up and started doing these things to himself.
Yeah. What do his hands look like?
You're asking Neville?
Yeah, like what do your kids' hands look like?
He's like normal boy hands, other than he's got these marks all over them now.
Okay. You're gonna come upstairs with us. In fact, I think you should lead us into the room.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, not good.
I'm like, bring the restraints.
Nettle kind of leans over to you though, and he's like, "Well, why is that man writing those things on my wall?"
It's a wound.
Oh, you guys are good. Wow.
When we get to the top of the stairs, I want to cast Bless on those three. The other three party members.
Yeah.
Before we go on.
Yeah. Okay. Forrest, can you grab me one of those? No, whatever.
Nice.
Sure. Yeah.
I hope we don't die.
So what am I walking back?
You guys sound like you're gonna go perform an exorcism on this kid.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I called down to you guys. Come up.
Start drawing the face of what I'm imagining this boy was like. Looking like, what's that movie? Annabelle. Demon standing behind him.
Oh, God. Yeah. So, Penelope, as everyone is heading upstairs, you look back into the room and you don't see the boy. You're still standing outside of the room. What do you do?
I've got them up here now, or
Yeah, they're on their way. You can just wait for them
Well-
if you want.
I mean, can I do a perception check as far as like, did he get downstairs or is he still somewhere in the room? Like, can I ask you that, or should I do a perception?
Yeah, you can totally do a perception check.
Okay. 10.
So you kind of peer into the room a little bit, and you look downstairs, you look around upstairs. You don't know where this guy's gone.
Okay.
There's not that much of a gap. But he is a small boy. Like, you guys are standing right in front of the door.
What else is in the room? Is it pretty empty, or is there like a bed, a closet?
Yeah, there is a bed and a small dresser.
And I asked the mom, like, has he hidden before? Like, has this happened before?
She says, not for me, but I don't think he's scared of me.
To the ceiling? Is he out there?
So you are now entering into the room?
Oh. No, not till the guys come up. So I guess I'm just waiting it out and let him hide or something
Yeah.
for a bit.
Okay.
I would encourage you as the mother to go in there and make him feel safe
Nice.
if you want to, you know what I mean? To like be a team player, you know?
Yeah. She seems scared out of her mind. And I mean, she's kind of frozen.
Okay.
But you feel like if you wanted to give her like a little nudge, you could get her in there.
Is that fucked up? You guys are saying yes.
Shove her in.
Yeah.
I guess so, you know? This is your son. We're gonna do anything for him. But yeah, you gotta get in there. Make him feel safe, you know?
And so she slowly walks into the room. And you just hear her footsteps on the hardwood floor. And everything's very quiet. And when she stands in the middle of the room, she turns to look back at you. And then that's when you realize that the boy has blended into the wall perfectly and steps out from the wall. And then the door closes.
Poor Paltry.
Look at you.
I mean, at this point, I'm like, I need the guys up here. Are we doing this? I don't know. Like, I need the guys at least to talk to me. Like, are we holding this kid down and like doing an exorcism? Are we abandoning this place?
Well, we need to get up there and talk about, are we just coming up the stairs and now?
You're there.
We're there?
Yeah.
Have you realized what happened?
I'm like, you guys, worst case of possession I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot. I'm trained in exorcism, if you didn't remember.
And Cross asked, like, who was it that trained you?
Yeah, I don't know if we gave him. The priest that was, you know.
We'll call him AFL.
AFL?
AFL. Like Raphael.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying 3 letters. Yeah, I was trained by this renowned priest who was amazing. So yeah, and this is the worst case I've seen. Yeah, this boy's got skills. Anyway, what do you guys want to do? One or more of us could die. This is pretty bad. So are we gonna like do this and like help this kid in the name of God, or are we gonna like abandon this horrible situation?
So we perform the exorcism.
I don't mind trying to hold him down.
I need your guys' full support if we're gonna do this.
We gotta go in there to get the demon out of him and get the gold out of the arm. So, we gotta do both, so I think we're going in there.
Okay, God give us strength.
I think, Natalie, you should open the door.
That Cross just chimes in, like, gold's a strange thing to be thinking about right now.
I think about a lot of stuff.
he's just like, "I don't have time for that," but anyway, yeah. So you want Nettle to open the door?
Yeah, that'll, open the door, we're going in there.
Okay.
Just charge in and manhandle him.
So
Just a little boy.
so Nettle reaches and pushes on the door. It's like I mean, I've seen it get stopped before, but not like this. Nettle's not a very big guy.
No. Your wife is in there alone with a fucking demon. Push the door. Okay, that's the best he's got. Okay, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, and so he gives it like a full shoulder into it.
So we do like the can, just all join arms and just kick all at once.
Nice. What was the number that you just rolled?
It was a whopper.
Nice, even better. Yeah, give me a roll.
God dang it!
Can I try to help him?
Yeah.
What is it? Anything added to it? What am I rolling for?
Let's go strength or athletics.
So I have 13. Wait, what's the?
Can you show them where the athletics is?
Oh, yeah. So +4, yeah.
So 9 plus 4?
Yeah, that's pretty good. So you want to help him? You guys do
Yeah.
the can together?
Yeah. Does he roll advantage then, or do I roll?
Give me a roll.
Okay. Two. 2.
Yeah. So, what's your character's name?
Me, Barbie.
Bartleby. Bartleby tries to help, but offsets you so much that he basically pulls you and you kick straight into the door frame and like punch a hole into the wall of the fucking house. Like he's this jacked paladin. And it's like he's like looking at you like, what the fuck? Like I'm good, bro.
Yeah, give it another rip on your own. Sorry. Show my expertise.
You like give me one more roll.
15 plus 4, 19.
Yeah. So you give it another kick without any assistance. And the door pops open, smashes against the wall, and you see the little boy crouched over the mother who's laying on the floor. And were you guys entering into the room?
I want to cast the bless first.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what three? And you're casting on these three. Cool. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I just want to fucking Goldberg him. You're down.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're saying.
Goldberg, where you just like run and you just like
Cool.
hit him.
Oh, okay.
Where's
He was a professional wrestler.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, where you just hit him with your shoulder,
Fuck yeah.
spear them.
Yeah. All right. So you charge in there, and so you go straight at this kid, and you get him. You fucking pop him with your shoulder, big fucking armored shoulder, and like you slam him up against the wall, and as he's removed from the mother starts floating in the air and goes up to the ceiling and is face up on the ceiling, kind of flailing around. And you guys see that the mother now is also etched head to toe, as if this kid had hours to work on this
Oh,
stuff.
God.
All these strange runes and markings.
I got the kid pinned, so I'm doing my job.
Appreciate it. Where do my skills like really come in? Is like how much can I actually do? Because I know that's my thing, but I
Yeah.
don't know like what.
You're totally good.
Okay.
So as an exorcist,
Because I'm having flashbacks and part of me wants to save everybody and have everybody run out because I'm just terrified.
yeah. So this is a big flashback for you, and it is very traumatic. Not even just because of like the kid and everything, but because of how you lost your mentor. Okay, and I need you to give me a sanity check because it's so intense for you.
We didn't have like a sanity in Exorcism before. It's just the dice.
You did. Yeah, you were supposed to write it down here, but that's okay. We'll just use it. Just give me a roll.
19.
Okay. I was hoping. And you, in your mind, see the images of when you last saw your mentor and that experience. Not that you have to share that with anyone, but you just experience that personally. And the last exorcism that you guys had. But you're able to keep your will together and you move forward. And remember that with your training, it's best if the subject is restrained and you do have holy water, and there are several prayers that you'll need to read over them. However, you know that when a particular demon or dark spirit is very powerful, it will try to basically infect your mind
Right.
and block those prayers from being read.
Mm-hmm.
So, so for right now,
Roderick.
Broderick?
Mhm.
Broderick has the kid restrained. And so this is an opportunity for you to read one of those prayers right now.
Definitely want to do that.
So give me a roll.
Is there anything to add to it?
We'll give you your constitution modifier. So
Okay. 6.
just, it's like the sight of seeing the woman kind of like, and hearing her muffled screams against the ceiling, you just lose focus and you can't read the prayer, and you're just like, what the fuck? You get halfway through it and you stop. Okay. Forrest, what are you doing? What's your name?
Edgar.
Edgar,
Yeah.
Edgar, what are you doing? What are you doing?
So I'm running upstairs and get to the top, and I was trying to run too fast and my crumpled legs gave out on me, and just accidentally just splashed tea all over.
That's also why you messed up the prayer. Fucking tea all over you.
So what is your deal?
I am so sorry.
I'm sure you are.
So sorry. What intonation is going on?
Yeah.
You've never seen anything like this upriver, have you?
Actually, and it's in that moment that you realize you've seen these runes before.
Do I know like where?
We'll just say for now, in your dreams and in your past experiences.
So like I just can kind of recognize them.
You know that they're, I can't speak anymore. But, yeah.
Can I do like a history check?
No, I mean, like, I can tell you all about it, but I can't do it in front of them. Oh yeah, there, we'll go together. This will be fun.
Is that Edgar?
That's it.
There's a pretty decent chance we die here, I think.
Did one of you guys bring these? I don't think we got these.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, I think I brought him last week and left
Oh,
him.
okay. They're saving my last item. Thank you.
See, that energy drink isn't doing a damn thing.
That's crazy. Rob's the same way though. He can drink like a ton of caffeine and go to sleep. I don't know. I'm so sensitive to caffeine. It's like annoying.
Yeah, I have to stop at like 3 p.m. at the latest.
I think we should all just whip out our rosaries.
This is wild. I'm like, I never felt like this in a story. I'm like,
It was scary. Rob was scaring, like, I couldn't stop laughing last week because he was scaring me as Ross. He was being like fucking intimidating.
he's done some good characters. He's done some good accents and stuff. Where I'm like, oh no. This Donnie, no, leave me. No. You're so sweet. Do you guys have any pets?
I don't know.
Everybody has a dog.
Oh really?
Little corgi to Aussie mix.
Oh my god. I
He's
love
adorable
Aussies.
and I love him, but he is not mine.
Yeah. I'm more of a cat owner. I like dogs, so I'm just not really like owning dogs.
Yeah, you know, it was a good little meeting when Forrest just ends it by saying, "Fuck you." Okay. Yeah. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I've seen these rooms before.
Mhm.
They're totally safe. The image you have in your eyes.
I just love Ron's expression. Just like pointing to the woman. Just, okay.
It must mean she is evil, then.
She's evil?
She's evil.
But the rings are fine.
The runes are probably purging her.
You think so?
Could be.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
You apparently.
Yeah.
Where's the boy?
I'm in a fucking chokehold.
Yeah, Broderick's got him.
Like
Yeah.
fucking Kane at the point.
You know me. I like to hit little kids with rocks.
What?
It's a real thing that we've talked about for his character's backstory.
I think I'm on rock slang.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Give me an attack roll.
You get an extra D4 for the bless.
Mm.
Do I add that onto the total?
To attack roll.
16.
Nice. 16. So, Broderick, as you're just like fucking checking the shit out of this kid like hockey rink style, or Goldberg style, you fucking got him up against the wall, and you see this like black liquid just kind of ooze. I swear it looks like it's coming out of his teeth, and it's just dripping. Dunk! And this rock hits him in the head, but it doesn't seem to faze him at all. Like, oh, it's fucking fucking rock. You rolled at a little kid. And he looks at you and he looks at you. You see this black shit coming everywhere. Okay. What would you like to do?
I don't know what's going on over there. I'm gonna. How high up is? Can I see how high she is? Like,
Let's
is it
say
reachable?
it's the size of this room.
No. You have like a step ladder. You got something?
Uh,
A rope, a lasso, anything to bring her down.
Yeah, Metal takes out a piece of chalk and starts drawing profanity on the wall.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking hell! Stop warding the wall.
Totally fun. Yeah, he's in La La Land. It's not happening.
Okay. Solve this one. Cross. Hey, Cross.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts about what to do here?
Okay. Trust the exorcist. And so Cross moves towards the kid and helps Broderick hold him up against the wall. He says, "We can tell you what. Let's get him on the bed, and we can tie him down or something."
Good idea. Thanks, Cross. I don't have any wood. I have nothing.
No, you have nothing. There are some shitty sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could probably get either his arms or his legs.
I have fishing equipment.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could use fishing line. Yeah.
Blessed fishing line.
The board's fishing line.
I'm gonna try to tie up his arms to the bedpost.
Does he have a net?
Not with you.
Okay. That fishing rod thing.
Yeah. That I can see that you just carrying that shit with you.
I tossed these some fishing rods, so we're fishing for demons. Right?
Yeah. You wanna help me? Cause I'm pretty weak,
Well,
pretty sickly.
So
I mean, not.
yeah, all three of you guys are gonna make a roll to see if you can get him on the bed and tie him up. However, you're going to have disadvantage. So you're going to roll 2 20-sided dice and take the lower number.
Damn, how did I get the same? Oh, I thought I got the same exact as you.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
4.
Yeah. Yeah, Cross got a 3. So, as you guys are like trying to get him over to the bed, like he breaks free and starts crawling up your back and grabs your hair.
Trying to hold the rosary up.
Oh, okay.
We all have rosaries.
So he tries to bite at your hand. He rolls. Ooh, this one rolls okay.
13.
Oh, that's what he got. Nice. So, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Not good at those. Oh, 18.
18. Nice. Okay. So he bites really hard, but and you can see some of the black shit, but it doesn't seem to get into your skin. So, but you do take 4 points of damage. Like it was also just he like grabbed your arm and just like the strength of this kid is just like crushing. And he pulled some of your hair out. Oh wait, are you bald?
No, I have half a head of hair. It's the.
That's why you're all burned and jumped up.
It's all like fire. Yeah.
So he pulls a chunk of that out.
My good hair.
And you just hear the kid say to you, Bartleby, I know who you really are.
Dramatic pause.
That's what he's doing.
Just like, what the fuck? Yeah. What do you guys want to do? Oh, actually, so, while all this is going on, do you want to try to read another verse?
You do.
Give me a roll. Add your constitution modifier.
Oh, that's right. Okay. 11.
So the D4 is for like all D20 rolls.
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
to add it to ours.
Yeah, so go ahead and grab the little triangle guy from the bag. Or yeah, the D4 side. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, so go ahead and roll that. Good enough. And despite all of this crazy shit and whatever the fuck is going on with Bartleby, you managed to get through one of the passages. And
What passage?
so you have to read these passages.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like an area.
One of the verses, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, and so you get through this thing, and the kid like seems a little phased and a little disoriented, but not too much.
It like helped.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you would guess, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys want to do now?
Keep tying it down, right?
Okay, let's do it again,
Well,
guys.
what do you guys think?
I want to tie him down with the fucking rosaries.
Oh.
Okay, so you take out your rosary and you're shoving it in this kid's face. You get to do that, but you haven't told them to do it just yet.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have disadvantage on your check to tie him down, but you guys still have disadvantage.
Why is it still?
He gets a D4.
Plus I get a D4?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
So
is
13.
okay. Nice.
Oh, well, you have to like roll one.
Oh, I have to roll one of those.
Stop.
Oh. 12.
Nice. Okay. How'd you do?
I take the lower one.
Mm-hmm.
12 plus the 2,
Mm-hmm.
so 14.
Nice. 6. Okay. So with that, you guys are able, and cross failed, so you guys are able to get, are you going for feet or hands?
I don't have a rosary.
Oh, I know. That's why you have disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you guys can only tie with the sheets that you have his feet or his hands. Are you guys trying to tie his feet or his hands?
Hands.
I think hands too.
Yeah. Kick probably pretty hard, but
Yeah.
I can't be grabbing no hair.
Okay. So you manage to get one hand tied up. The two of you get an arm down and tie it up the bed sheet. You, however, get attacked again. Oh my god. You rolled another 13.
Okay. Con save?
Let's see here. So he swipes at you and scratches across your face and then spits at you. And it's this black ichor. So yeah, give me a con save.
What was it, 13?
Oh, do you get your bless or are you good?
I did bless myself.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess.
okay. 13 still good enough. So you're good. And so he spits. It gets like on your forehead and on your cheek, but not in your eyes or mouth.
Does that seem important to me, or?
I don't know.
Who knows?
It's not good, you know? You don't need to be a doctor to be like, oh shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, black nether ooze is bad. Okay, Penelope.
Can I go in for another pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all like holding it down still. It's like
Mhm.
the moss on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would be better if I did one on her, or if just, no, let's focus on.
Do a religion check.
Okay.
With an 11 in your background, and because you've seen the things unfold, you think that the kid is causing the mom to go missing.
Then yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you think if you deal with the kid, hopefully it'll help the mom.
Okay.
Okay, you want to read another passage? Yeah, let's do it.
And I'm adding my constitution.
She had her blessed.
20.
Yeah, you would add your bless, but you're good. And in fact, when you finish reading through this passage, the mother falls from the ceiling. It's hard, and it looks not good, but she looks like she can move around on her own now.
It's a win.
Yeah, she wouldn't say that, but yeah. She just banged her head on the floor pretty hard. Yeah, and so she's just like in shock and coughs up a bit of blood. It's gnarly, but
Okay.
yeah, and so she's coughing pretty bad. But
So it's having less of an effect, obviously, on her. And then how's he looking now after that?
yeah, I mean, he's still like dazed. He's still like with himself, and then in fact, it gets you get more of his attention now, and so he starts thrashing and he's kicking and he's just screams out like, "Murderer!" Hey you. Yeah, okay. You guys want to go for the other hand?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to punch him in the face and spit on his face.
Okay. Okay, you're using the rosary, so you only have to roll 1.
19.
14. Nice.
I get 8.
You actually don't have disadvantage on your attack against the kid.
Okay, 15.
15. Nice. Yeah.
Well, I guess I should roll again because I rolled 2.
No, that's all right. So yeah, give me a D4.
4.
Okay. So you punch this kid. Everyone's a little taken aback, but like they get it, you know. And it might like stun him. I mean, you threw a rock at him, like yeah. Cross is like we get it. Yeah, okay. He kind of nods. It doesn't seem to have too much of an effect on the kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's also got beat up pretty good from the verse.
Mhm.
So yeah, you guys are doing okay. Like he kind of pulls his head back, and he's like,
I'm gonna spit on his face.
yeah, no effect. And then you hear the mother start coughing a lot. And she coughs up a rat.
Uh-huh.
And it starts crawling away.
In what direction?
Give me a perception check. You're a little distracted that this bitch just coughed up a live rat.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, you don't know.
What was I able to restrain his other arm?
Yes, you guys are able. You tied down his other arm. You got it. You will have to find something else to go for his feet, but it seems like it's enough to keep him to the bed. Is there anything else you two want to do?
So we both just did one arm.
Yeah.
Well, so in my character, when I described him, he has his regular cross, like regular rosary. He also wears like a cross, like around a sash around his waist.
Nice.
Would I be able to try to tie up both legs at once with that sash?
I'm not sure how strong that would be. I mean, I guess if it's a sash, then it would be pretty strong. You're wearing it around your waist. I'm thinking like kind of like a belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So you take that off, but you're not gonna try and tie him up just yet.
Okay.
All right. You want to go again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to So you can also throw holy water on him, and I mean you could potentially light incense.
Okay. And it's just as effective based on what I roll.
Yeah, you still gotta give me a roll to see if you
Right.
get through the verse. Yeah.
Yeah. I would use some holy water. That sounds good.
Yeah. So you say a blessing. And,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you want to say anything while you do it?
What's something I don't know.
The fuck out of it.
Yeah. Demon release from this boy and be transmuted into a good spirit if you can. That'd be great.
Nice.
Do I get to add something else? It doesn't really matter. I got 17.
Yeah, that's good. So you get through the verse, and as you're reading it, the bed that the boy is tied to slams up against the wall and knocks into you and you, Edgar. And so that's so what's your armor class?
16.
Oh, nice. Hey, I got a 16. And what's your armor class?
Would you believe me if I said more than 12?
I don't think so.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the bed slams into you guys. You take 3 points of damage each, and then it stops. And the boy goes still, and you're not sure what the hell is going on, and whether he's okay or not.
I say, are you okay? Or not? I'm just kidding.
You're so the kid kind of blinks and is like, "Follow me?" What do you want to do?
Oh, sweet angel. I'm not your mom. She's over here. She just coughed up a rat, so she'll need a minute. but oh my gosh, my dear soul. You look so much more bright, and I'm sorry for what you've been through. I roll my eyes. I'm like, okay.
I'll give you a chance. You can read another passage if you want to do that.
Yeah. I think we're getting somewhere. I think that was a good sign. I can't tell if he was tricking us, with the mommy thing, or if he was coming out of it. But okay.
Yeah.
what did these passages say?
18.
So the way exorcisms work is that they actually just read a bunch of prayers and
Like in Latin.
it doesn't necessarily have to be in Latin, but yeah.
Can we hear?
Definitely.
So, what'd you roll?
18.
Yeah, so describe one of the passages for us.
Well, I like to do it in English because that's the language that God gave me. No hate to like the Latin language. But like I think that's the best one because, you know. So what was you wanted to hear it out loud?
Yeah, just a few bars of it, yeah.
All demons be released and transmuted. Lots of blessings in the area and around the perimeter. Something like that. Is that good?
And everything nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, and with that, the boy and you start seeing the black just kind of fade, and it just kind of disappears. He still has the runes carved all over his body, as does the mom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like he might be okay.
Well, my work here is done, gentlemen. Maybe I can finally get some respect now. I'm just kidding.
What do you guys want to do?
I'll punch him in the face.
Do we still need to tie him up?
I want to tell them about the demon rat. She coughed up a demon rat. There's a demon rat in here.
Where'd it go?
I couldn't tell.
Oh, whoa.
Something happened with my eyes.
It's called they were closed.
All right, you guys want to give me a perception check? Just you three, not you, Rob. And then you get your bless is still active.
Perception.
20.
It was on 16, I swear, and then I went like that and flipped it.
14.
It was on 16.
You two, all right, we'll give it to you, even though you're totally a liar. Little unbelievable. You saw it crawl into the bed, under where the bed is now.
It's under the bed.
Edgar, why don't you use your little slingshot thing and try to kill it?
It's under the bed. It's wood was under the bed. It's scared up.
Just flip the bed with the child on.
Which ends up being a pretty good test to see if the kid is a human or not, and so he is just panicking and like freaking the fuck out and crying. And you do see the rat. The bed is like on its side, leaning up against the wall.
Rock sling.
Kid facing down, and like I guess he only tied the top, so his legs are kind of flailing and whatever. And so yeah, you see the rat. You're using the rock sling.
Rock sling.
Give me an attack roll.
Am I still using bless?
Yes.
24.
Smoke that thing. And so you hit it, and it just like breaks apart into red blood and black ichor.
Metal.
Yeah. Cross comes over and he's like, "Good work, good work, all of you."
Little boy.
Then he goes out into the hallway, sees Nettle, who's still writing like weird profanities, like fucking, yeah, it's bad. And he says to him like, if you ever let your son get corrupted by Satan's charms again, I'll kill you myself. Be a better father. And like, slams him up against the wall. And yeah. Job's done.
If the mom's still out of there, I want to like take the boy and like comfort him and, you know.
Yeah.
still have information.
Mm.
And I feel like I want to know, before all this happened, I wanted to know about the missing townspeople and the taxes that they owed. And
Oh,
like,
the taxes that they owe. Nice.
I was like, okay, let me see your books. You know, so like, I want to see if like they were paying their taxes before they disappeared.
Yeah, and so it takes Nettle a minute and to get kind of oriented. He's happy to take you guys downstairs. He is drawing like a picture of like two women fucking on the tax sheet, but then is like, okay, right here you can actually see that yes, these people were paying their taxes. They were building the church, so like they were good church people. They seemed to have everything in order. And he's like, actually, because of that, I can even give you nearly the exact week that each one disappeared, because that's when they stopped paying their taxes.
So what was the time frame that they were disappearing in?
So it's all been in the past, not 6 months, but 4 months. And so you can like chart it, and it's been pretty regular, and realize it's been like basically like every other week, something like that. Someone has gone missing, leading up to the priest.
Every other week.
Yeah,
Is there any?
not exact though.
Is there anything else that correlates with that time frame? Like anything like, was there like full moons? Was there?
Give me a nature check. And so this is one of those informational things where you're not going to know whether it's right or not.
20.
Okay. You believe that it does correlate to full moon and like an empty moon. What's that? New moon, full moon.
So it like correlates between the two of them.
Yeah, like each one happens.
Okay. So it definitely, I mean, obviously it's supernatural shit doing it, but we can narrow down like what is controlled by the full and new moon. Okay. Did you know any of the people personally that have went missing?
Nettle, absolutely, yeah, he knew them, and like he puffs himself up, and he's like, oh yeah, I know everyone in this town, no one really fucking likes him, he's a tax collector,
Mm-hmm.
he's sniveling little shit. Yeah, I mean, like, it's still a small town, and he says that, like, I don't understand how they could have disappeared. There was never any indication that they wanted to leave, talked about leaving, or anything like that. They just gone.
But it was at night.
Yes.
It was at night that they left.
Yes.
I'm wondering if it has anything to do with those lights in the woods.
When you say that, Nettle says, because I know everyone in town and I'm so close to everyone, I do know that, make sure I get his name, Rodin, the weaponsmith, does spend a bit of time in the woods. There's also a hunter, Delvin, who spends time in the woods too. But Rodin's out there often visiting an iron mine, and I know he's seen some strange things out there. And he even says that there's some kind of dark spirit in the woods.
So this isn't just the Gilbert doing all this shit. This
Well, I think the Gilker can take many forms.
Mm. Mm.
But metal's also full of shit and that's not what anybody's talking about.
What do y'all want to do? What time is it, by the way?
It's about time for you guys to get some rest. Yeah, and it is 9 o'clock, so that's okay. But yeah, so you guys want to do like, it's night. It's typical for you guys to do like a long rest now. Or if you guys wanted specifically to like check out the woods at night, and meet that certain death, that would be cool.
Certain death. I heard you say that certain death, like that certain person. Meet that certain person. Night swipe.
Right swipe on like haunted forest.
I would.
Right? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Cross suggested like, we should all get some sleep, but you guys can do whatever you want.
It's probably not a good idea to go out into the woods without any knowledge or weapons.
No, I have a rock sling and a dagger.
I have a spear and a shield.
Yeah, we should rest, maybe we should ask him.
She's up the weaponsmith and the hunter
Mm-hmm.
in the morning.
Okay, nice. So you want to head back to your place and get some sleep?
Sure thing.
Alright. This is one of my favorite parts. Okay, so you guys all turn in and there's something about night in this town and it seems darker than the nights you've experienced before, regardless of what light source is out, whether there's a torch or a full moon. It's just things seem to enter into more of a void. Things seem further away and emptier. And even though you're all tired and exhausted, and everything does seem far away and distant, you have trouble sleeping. And that's when you hear one of the loudest shrieks you've heard in your life. And it's coming from a nearby house.
Are we in my place?
Is the ruins?
So you guys are there.
Yeah. But I meant, is the shriek coming from the ruins?
You'll have to go outside to figure that out.
So we're all asleep and then we wake up and hear this?
Yeah, and it's still going on. Like, yeah.
I want to roll a perception check to see which direction it's coming from.
Sure.
And I can't. Just
Like you just woke up, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah.
9. So
Yeah. It does sound like it's coming from in town rather than the woods. Even with a 9, you can tell that. And it sounds like a woman.
We all heard it.
Yeah, it's very loud. And she's freaking the fuck out.
do we want to go?
Well, that's what we're here for. Right?
Daisy chain it out? Everybody hold hands.
Get your accountability, buddy.
I mean, I think we should just fuck go for it, but we're gonna have to spend time outside at night anyways at some point in time.
It's probably worth checking out. I want to make sure you guys are on board too. It seems like we are.
Mm-hmm.
I would care.
You can stay, you can split the party. It'll be fine.
I don't think we should go, but I will go. As a meta question, did we get the benefit of the long rest already, or was it interrupted? Probably.
No.
So we're still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, one of us are gonna die.
Okay.
I'll go behind somebody though.
Are you gonna go?
Lead the charge.
Nice. I think you slipped into a Maine accent there for a second.
I heard a little Gatsby in there.
We can always run away, right? If we see something.
Yeah,
I
of
can't lose
course.
this character. I can't lose him in one.
Oh my God. So bad.
Y'all
Yeah.
assuming that I have nice legs.
To run with.
What?
I'll just throw you over my shoulder and
My
What's
legs
that?
are crumpled.
carry you.
Miss.
I've noticed, Edgar, and you can call me Penelope. I told you that.
Who's to say?
Yeah, so you guys go outside, and you can definitely hear the screams. And there's this woman, and it seems to be coming from like all around you. But then as you explore deeper into the town, you realize that it is coming from this simple little house that you have not visited before. And like you hear this woman just help, like she's losing her fucking mind. You give me another perception check.
Everybody.
All of us?
Mm-hmm.
13.
11.
11.
Oh, 12.
Wait.
What's your character's name?
Perception
Bartleby.
+2, so I got 13.
Nice.
I said Bartleby punches her on the face.
Are we next to somebody?
No, you're still outside. So you guys notice two things. In the woods, off in the distance, you think you see some faint lights moving around. You recognize that they're the same shade. Similar. You don't hear anything, but it's the same like haunting white lights. Does not seem like a candle or a torch. That has more of a yellow hint. You also notice that, so this woman is clearly screaming for her life in the middle of the town. You do not see anyone coming to help her. You do see, however, a shadowy figure move somewhere over here, hiding behind the house. None of you got a good look, but it looked like there was someone kind of like lurking about. It's pretty far away. You don't know if you would be able to like chase after them in the dark and all of that. But you don't know what their intentions are. You just saw possibly a person moving back there.
We all did.
Seems like it.
Moving where is it?
They were like over here,
Oh, okay.
so pretty far away.
But, and we're like heading towards the house though, because we get a reaction.
That's at least where you are when you notice all of these things.
Okay.
So you guys can go in whatever direction you want.
So we can go to the shadowy figure, the lights, or the screams. Well, I feel like the screams are the most pertinent.
Yeah.
Shadowy figure could lead to like a discovery though.
Yeah.
So
I
could the
guess it's the
screens.
same thing, yeah.
Or the lights. All of them could lead to that. Split the party!
I still love the name of this campaign, Death Village.
I'm gonna follow y'all's lead.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow Broderick. I feel like this is his area of expertise. Being outside near dangerous stuff.
I definitely wanna, I mean, we came out for the screams, even though we noticed the other things. We're trying to catch the Gilker, right? So we're trying to figure out if we can get the thing that's killing everyone, and why not run into the house? So, you know, we don't have to really knock on the door because the person's probably not gonna answer. So just like fucking rush the door and like run in.
Cool. Yeah, you're good. You don't need to roll. So you barge into this door and you see this. There's a woman on the bed. She's like half naked, ready for sleep, and she's flailing about. And you see this big burly guy standing over her, and he's got long black hair, and he's just fucking, but he looks scared. He's like, "Whoa." What do you guys want to do?
I want Penelope to go like console this woman.
Rock sling.
Wrestling. Nice. You going after?
I want to like put space between him and her. So like I want to like put my body in between his and her body.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get his attention.
Yeah. So you're using the rock sling against him?
So,
Rock sling.
Bless isn't still going.
Yeah, it's 1 minute. Oh,
18.
okay, yeah. You conk this guy, and so, like, he's totally distracted. You didn't do a lot of damage. He's a big dude.
I did 1 point of damage.
Go ahead and roll damage.
It just says 1 damage.
Oh, yeah, that's what, okay. Nice. Yeah. So you do 1 point of damage. Broderick, you get in front of him, and he's just like, "What? Who are you? Who are you?" Ah! I mean, like, and he's ready to like rage out. And he kind of grabs you and tries to push you out of the way and get back. And you hear him say, "What's going on? What is it?" And then you hear the woman scream, "Get it out! Get it out!"
Get what out?
And so, like, you know, she kind of pulls down her shirt and you see this lump. And it's just kind of there. And then it slides down.
I take my dagger.
Under her skin.
I take my dagger and I go to cut it out.
Okay. So as you approach, the guy standing over, like, he sees you with the knife, and he says, "What are you doing with that?"
Trying to get it out, or
Okay. So he's like ready to fucking go.
you want to leave it in her?
Damn it! Okay. He's still pretty nuts, and he's probably gonna attack you. What do you guys want to do?
I'm like, okay, everyone calm down. And I'm like looking at this guy and I'm like, we just want to help her. That whatever is in her needs to come out and needs to come out with a knife. So you like listen to me and like.
Yeah, give me a roll. So then add your persuasion modifier. He's, thank the Lord you're here. And so he's clearly her husband, and he's like freaking the fuck out, and he's like backing away, and I do it myself, but I can't trust. I love her too much. I can't trust my hand.
And as he's backing away, I'm like, yes, now sit down.
Yeah, and so he sits, and he's just like, okay. And so you're gonna try and get this thing out.
Andrew's got your wife.
I don't know.
That does not help the situation.
I'm like, I know how that sounded, but that's not what he meant. Don't worry.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll?
So you start pulling apart her clothes and looking under her, like under her shirt, and you see it, and it's a lump this long, and it slowly kind of, and then it darts, and then it kind of comes over here. And so, what exactly do you want to do?
Why don't you slide a hand on the lump
Okay, you're gonna, so you can,
to grab it?
okay, so you're gonna try and like pin it down first?
Grab it and then slice.
Okay. Yeah, so give me a sleight of hand and a medicine check.
Slide a hand's 18. Medicine 14.
Okay. So you pin it down, slice open, and you see these long pointed legs emerge out of the wound. And it looks like some kind of twisted, demented grasshopper. And it starts pulling itself out of the wound. What do you want to do?
Disengage.
It was like a big evil grasshopper that emerged out of the wound that he cut
Oh my god. People think something.
It emerges more and more. What do you guys want to do?
Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
Blast.
yeah.
You're gonna hit the girl.
So, give me an attack roll.
It looks like a rock sling. I don't remember exactly what it does though.
It's 1d10.
For damage.
Yeah,
Can I like aim it though, pretty precisely?
yeah, it's basically like, yeah, I mean, it's like a firebolt kind of thing, except it's not fire.
I need to get some.
Yeah,
Well, maybe the doctor should.
that'd be great. Yeah.
Oh, do you want to take me?
So that would be technically a spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
That
hungry?
would be
Want dinner?
13
Come here, treat.
attack roll.
Okay. So you got your rock sling. This, what are you making it look like?
It's supposed to look like a rock sling.
Okay, so you're like, so it's like coming out of this woman's stomach, and you're like going across your stomach. Is that what's? Yeah. Okay. I also need you to give me a deception check, because you're trying to trick a room full of people into thinking that this is a rock.
Okay. And they're all looking at the grasshopper.
They are 100% looking at this fucking grasshopper.
My deception is
Shit. So it 100% looks like you are using your rock sling. You miss though. And this thing, but you don't hit her, okay? And this thing starts moving around across her, and then it skitters over down her leg, and it skitters back up. What do you guys want to do? And then it leaps on to Broderick and starts crawling on his shoulder. And I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. What is this? Spell save DC. Okay, you are now afraid of this thing. So, yeah. Frightened. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its sphere is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its sphere. You are freaked the fuck out.
So, biggest, strongest guy's pissing his panties.
Yeah. You can still attack it. You can't move closer to it. And you would have disadvantage on attack rolls. But you could do that.
Damn. I just want to pick it up and squeeze it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna die though.
What are you doing?
I'm too big to function.
So I have to do some kind of disadvantage roll too?
Yeah, so you're making an attack roll, and so give me 2 d20s and take the lower number.
Oh, fuck me. That was a good roll too. 4.
Yeah, so you try grabbing for it, but you're just like, "Ah, get it off me, get it off me! Like, it's, yeah. Well, actually, your voice is a little higher pitched. So you're like, get it off me, get it off me! Okay. What do you guys want to do?
It's still on Roger.
Yeah.
I just want to try to knock it on the ground.
Okay.
Like, just knock it off of.
Yeah. Give me an attack roll.
10. Am I proficient in that?
Yeah.
Then 12.
Yeah. Yeah, with a 12, you can swat it down. And so, yeah, it's not too heavy. So, yeah, it's on the ground now.
Okay. Move away, brother.
Yeah. Well, when we circle back to him, he is, yeah.
Okay.
All right, what do you guys want to do? This thing is now on the ground.
I don't have a lot of shit. How big is it?
It's like, well, it's got its legs, so it's like that.
Okay. I mean, is this something that cause I don't know if I have a lot of do we just need to smash it, or is it evil, where I would want to say it over or something? Or that wouldn't work.
No, I mean, you're, as an exorcist, that is really just for, things that are possessed. This is just,
Just an evil.
creature, yeah.
Have poison spray.
Okay, now, before you do that, though, magic is not accepted.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. At least not by cross. And that's the guy you really gotta worry about.
Okay. So they've tried to stomp it or whatever? Or?
He tried and it didn't work. Well, he swatted it on the ground, so it'll be easier to hit. Yeah. You guys each gotta turn.
I'm not paying attention at all. I'm running the fuck away.
Fuck this shit!
Shoot.
5, 4.
I guess I'll try and stomp it.
Yeah, give me an attack roll. So what would you like to do?
Stop it.
Okay, give me an attack roll. Okay. Natural 20 or?
Dirty.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage. Are you doing another Eldritch Blast or are you stomp? Oh, you said stomping it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so give me a d4. Okay. Plus your strength modifier.
Plus 0.
Nice. Okay, great. When you do, you go to stomp it, and Penelope slips and falls over top of it, and you stomp on Penelope, but also deal damage to the creature underneath it. You are sprawled out on the floor, and you feel this thing crawling around underneath you. Broderick, what would you like to do? You cannot move closer to this thing.
But it's being covered by her,
Yeah.
so there's not a whole lot I can
Oh,
do.
actually, while the source of its fear is within line of sight, as of now, you are not afraid because it is covered up.
Okay. I can't, but it's covered up, so I can't do anything to it because I would hurt Penelope. My thought was I'm gonna spear the motherfucker,
Yeah.
but I would spear Penelope.
You
I'm like,
definitely would.
no, don't.
The only things I have are like laying on hands, healing touch, disease and poison. Is that like healing disease and poison?
What is it?
Disease and poison, 5 points. I don't know what that is about, but
Yeah, it might be healing a disease or poison.
it sounds like it would be right. I was like, I don't think I can cast a disease or poison.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you thinking?
Is there? Are you wearing a cloak?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I think just like what a nun wear. Like, is that a cloak?
It's called a habit.
What if I was to throw her, like shove Penelope out of the way and throw a sheet down on it?
Yeah, you could shove her out of the way. I'd buy that. I mean, give me a strength check. What's your strength modifier?
11.
Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, she's not fucking there.
Mm-hmm.
So you shove her out of the way, but then you see underneath, right?
So I'm scared again.
You're scared again. But you've got a sheet and you can toss it over it, but you've got disadvantage.
So I've got disadvantage.
Yeah.
So come on, baby. Fuck, 5.
You hold this sheet up and you are just like terrified and it ends up over top of you. So now you look like a really shitty Halloween ghost.
I feel like we're in Scooby-Doo.
I know.
Bartleby.
Is Cross in here with us?
Yeah.
What is Cross doing?
He is
Surveying.
calming down the husband. I just didn't get this from you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna grab the sheet and try to get the thing in the sheet.
Yeah. So you pull the sheet off of Roderick. He's scared again. And then, yeah, you want to toss the sheet on him,
Yeah.
on the creature.
Yeah. It's a critical fail.
Yes, yes, it is. And so with that, you go to take the sheet off him. You stare down at this thing, and bam, right on your face.
Jesus.
Fuck me.
What are those on fucking aliens?
Yeah. And you take 1 point of damage as you feel this thing enter into your mouth.
Sheesh.
Can I use my reaction to scream? I guess it's injuring my mouth
Yeah, so you're like,
Alright.
okay. Another?
It's on his face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's in his mouth.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's much I can do. I mean, he needs to spit it out.
Well, I mean, it's still mostly on his face.
Oh.
So you could probably hit it if you tried. You could also miss and hit it. But you're like still a badass adventurer, so I mean, you could just whack it. Yeah.
Alright, I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll do my best bet.
Give me an attack roll. Or you could break your anonymity and use a spell. Okay.
15.
You hit it.
Nice.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. What are you using to hit it? Maybe like a club or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's
Wait, what is that?
1d4 plus 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll a 4-sided die.
4.
4. You smash it on the ground, and it looks really wounded, and it's kind of laying still and kind of. Edgar, what do you want to do? It's a good dog.
I want to smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let her rip.
17.
Bam. So were you like stepping on it?
4-sided.
Squish. It's dead.
Sick.
Yeah.
Edgar to the rescue with his crippled legs.
And it just kind of like chewing gum, just kind of sticks to the bottom of your shoe. And the woman seems okay. She is bleeding a bit from the wound, but it's not too bad. And everyone seems to be all right. And so the big burly guy comes over and he says, "My God, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I am Delvin. I am the hunter. You saved my wife. I have no idea what happened. She'd been a bit sick, but nothing like this. We never suspected anything. It was just headaches. It was just headaches. Well, I don't know how this could have happened."
Was she had a bug inside her?
Yeah, we didn't know any of that. She's had headaches for like a few months. She went to go see the good witch, the apothecary. Who's really sure? Yeah, Mildred. Mildred gave her medicine.
She saw Mildred after that she got sick.
She had headaches. Saw Mildred for the headaches, and has been seeing her for a while.
And now a bug.
No, but
Yeah. What do you make of that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Feels complicated.
Yeah. I do not understand. understand.
Did you ever see like an entry area on her body that you probably know her body best, right?
I do. I study it every night. Oh, sorry.
Did you bring home any sick animals?
No,
So
never.
you didn't kill any sick animals.
I would never. If they are sick, I leave them in the woods. Oh.
Where's Mildred?
I don't know, at her house.
In town?
Yeah.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think she could have done this.
You know?
Mildred's nice.
Mhm.
Mildred helps people.
Yeah.
Get bugs.
Well, she should probably be seen by Mildred for that wound. Should we escort her to Mildred's?
I can sew up the wound.
Oh,
Fishing line.
okay. That was really scary.
Shit, yeah.
It tried to enter me. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever be able to do it.
Was I brave?
Yeah, you were much braver than him. I thought knights were supposed to be brave.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't sign up for creepy crawlies.
yeah. Life's complicated, you know? So Mildred. Do you have any other questions for Dylan?
So,
Well, what has he seen in the woods?
yeah,
Yeah, while we're here, we might as well.
yeah. I've seen many things. Don't go into the woods by yourself. Go with someone who can keep you safe.
Where's the lights out there?
Don't go towards the lights.
What are they?
I don't know, because I don't go towards the lights. But the people that go towards the lights don't come back.
You know who any of the missing people were? You know them personally? You know why they're gone?
One was a good friend of mine. I don't know where he is now. I think he's dead. He would never leave without saying goodbye.
Do you see what's his name? Rodin out in the woods ever?
Rodin is a friend of mine. He goes to an iron deposit by Moss Break Falls, or Moss Break Cave. I don't go that way too much because there's very little elk that way. It's too narrow for them.
Have you ever seen Blue Wolf in the woods?
I have seen his tracks. I don't think he has come near the town. He and his Iron Nine, they leave big tracks. Large horses, very easy to spot. There is a camp for Blue Wolf north of here. I can either draw you a map, describe it, or maybe after my wife gets better, I could show you if you want to see him. I think he is a good man.
Definitely.
Seems to be a consensus right here.
So we still need to visit Mildred. We need to visit the Ironsmith. And we need to go out and see Blue Wolf, but we don't need to go in the woods at night.
Yeah.
Don't go in the woods at night.
Would you be willing to take us to Blue Wolf during the day at some point?
My wife needs to heal. I need to make sure she's okay.
after that?
Possibly. Rodin may be able to take you. If not, I could draw you a map.
Probably should rest because we're not gonna get healthy again. We took some damage.
Maybe stop.
Yeah, we did.
Tired.
Yeah.
Long rest.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll call it there. Long rest. You guys are good through the night. That was your nightly scare.
I
Yeah.
don't know which one was scarier, the demon kid or the creepy fucking crawly alien.
The grasshopper was definitely very like visceral. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. This shit's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a fucked up night.
It was fun.
Yeah.
We haven't even got to the Gilker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start drinking caffeine again.
Yeah. I thought you just for a second. I think you were just gonna. I think I'm gonna start drinking again.
Oh.
Like from because of the campaign. I'm just like this is too much.
No, I like the gore. I just like to be awake for it.
Yeah.
I've just been like so tired the last 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I just get into the dark side, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't know. When I was working overnights, I drank a lot of caffeine, so much so that like I remember one time I got to a shift, slammed an energy drink, and fell asleep immediately. Like it just stopped having any effect. But I was doing a lot.
Yeah, I don't even do that much. I don't even know why I decided to stop.
The help with caffeine for me was like waiting at least an hour after I woke up to start putting caffeine in my body.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. And you avoid a crash. Yeah.
I'm what's it, too old to fight, young to die.
No, you're not.
Let's get some caffeine in you. You're scaring us.
He has some coffee. He's like, "What the fuck was I saying?"
Thanks for DMing. It was a fun session.
Oh,
It was
shit.
really fun.
I'm happy to do it. I love this stuff.
Yeah, that was legit.
Like, are you guys open to doing this like every Monday, or do you want to keep it every other Monday?
No, that's on Monday at work. I mean, I'm always off at 6, but I don't know what state I'll be on every Monday.
Yeah.
Or a different day. I guess we're just trying to figure out what would work best. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Mondays aren't bad. I mean, any day during the week is going to be pretty much the same for me.
I can do Mondays nights usually. I think I'm like waiting for my schedule to change for work because of my class that I'm taking. But I think Monday I should just have off in general.
Yeah. Well, let's keep it at Mondays then.
Yeah.
If you guys are cool with it, and then like, Justin, if you can just like commit to communicating where you're at,
Mm-hmm.
and that's totally cool no matter what.
Every Monday or every other Monday?
It's up to you guys. I already like wrote the majority of this thing, so I'm pretty good.
Mondays are the best weekday for me. I think I would be down for every Monday, but I'm just not available this next Monday.
Okay.
And so you're doing Kim's campaign too?
Mhm.
And you are?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of D&D videos.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah.
I'm down with whatever, really. It helps me not make poor decisions, so
That is good.
yeah, I'm trying to do things that help me not make poor decisions.
Good call, yeah.
Brilliant plan.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
I'm like, I can't go do that tonight. I'm sorry, I'm D&D.
Yeah. Not today.
You always have D&D.
Alright, we'll hold off for next week since you're gonna be out of town and everything, so. That'll be cool.
You're going to a wedding sober.
I'm going to a bachelor party sober.
And a wedding then.
And a wedding next year, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
So
not
wedding's
till-
next year?
It's not until March, yeah.
Fuck.
It's in Maryland in March is what it will be.
Why
Other
is the
people are-
bachelor party happening so soon?
Because they were trying to organize like getting guys together from like all over the country. Because like it's all like college friends of mine that all live everywhere now, kind of thing. And so like some of them live in DC, some of them live in Colorado, and they're all flying here.
Getting the gang back together.
Getting the gang back together. Boys
You-
are back in town.
You're the only
Nice.
sober one.
No, my friend Jake has like 3 or 4 years. And he'll be there, so that's good.
Yeah.
I went to a wedding sober, and I didn't know anybody there except for the people getting married.
Yeah.
And it was harder, I think, because I didn't know them. And they didn't know that I was like
Supposed to be
sober. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't drink.
But, I mean, I'm telling you, if you have a soda in your hand, that infuses so much. Because people just naturally are like, oh, do you want anything to drink? Do you want a beer? Because they're being polite.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're holding a thing, they're like, you have a drink. Do anything to eat? Like, they just move on, you know?
My go-to has been someone's like, "You want a drink?" And I'm like, "I can't. I'm a heroin addict."
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get like thrown off, and they're like,
Unless they're like, oh, do you want some heroin?
no.
There are other heroin addicts out there.
My ex specifically asked me not to introduce myself as
Jesus Christ. How many times did you before she had to say something?
I mean, I do it occasionally. I was pretty open with it for a while. Which, I mean, I'm not like not open about it anymore,
Yeah.
but I'm not just like, I mean, Forrest use IV drugs.
Yeah.
Like if someone asks, you know,
Yeah.
I don't force the information on people.
Oh yeah, Justin, we were talking about like if stuff like this would also go in the video.
Oh, about using drugs?
Or whatever we talk about during the session.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't care either.
Yeah.
As I was saying before, I used to introduce myself that way, so I don't really care either.
I don't care about you. That's my thing. So
Yeah.
you're dead to me.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Thanks for hosting all the time and like food and
Yeah.
veggies.
I love this. I mean, like, I love hanging with you guys. It's really good for me.
You're the Betty man.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, you can call me Bevy. Yeah, or just Bev. You know,
Hey yo, man.
we're Beverly. It's fine. It's all on the table.
Bevergy.
Bevergy.
It's a horrible name.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this campaign a lot.
I do too. The first session that we did, this was only our second one, right?
Yep.
The first session that we did was like, I felt very, I don't know, this one was a lot.
Well, it's different, so now you know what to expect.
Yeah.
It'll be spooky shit everywhere.
Yeah.
This town is fucked. It's cursed.
Yeah. Super fucked.
Death Village.
Welcome. Yeah, I think my favorite mechanic so far though is Cross, this guy who will kill you if he discovers your secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which
Mine's not good. He will most definitely kill me.
All of you guys have some murderous offenses.
I guess
No.
I didn't really think about those sleight of hand checks I'm making to cast these spells are actually like death saves.
Yeah.
I was getting pretty willy nilly, like, oh, I'll just cast a spell here.
I mean, like, and that's the thing. It's like I think because I mean, he's still a priest, right?
Yeah.
So if it's
Spanish Inquisition priest.
yeah, 100%, you know, but like maybe he'll buy some of the holy stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a little bit more okay. It's out there. But yeah, I mean, like the occult shit, that's so against old school church philosophy that it's like death.
So if I was to, like, say if somebody was to get hurt during
Yeah.
the campaign and I was to lay on hands on them, would that be seen as like satanic to him, or would that be seen as like an act of God?
Yeah, so that's a good question. And it also depends on how you present it. You know what I mean? Like if you go up there and you're like, please God, help him. Wah, 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 wah. And then it's like, well, it was God. Praise the Lord. Like, all right. Like, that's pretty good.
You could like get a knife hot and cauterize the wound and cast lay on hands while you're doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that.
That'd be clever.
Some sneaky thing.
You guys ever wonder how this ranger casts Eldritch Blast?
I mean,
I
I've been wondering for long.
Is it a rock thing?
Yeah. Cool. Good times.
That's really what it was. That's what they think.
Yeah. It's good. It's good, good.
Rolled 19.
Yep. Solid. Moving on.
You also know what the runes were. Who knows what runes are?
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Alright. It was good hanging with you guys. Get some food, wind down. You need help carrying anything up?
Yeah, what do we do with our pants and shit?
Just put them here.